Hey everybody, welcome
Peace.
back to our channel, Family Food and Fun. So today, y'all, we did a coconut cake. Show 'em, babe. That's his slice of coconut cake. Turn it, give him that action on the other side. So it's a coconut cake. It's got pineapple in it, coconut, and we, did the layers and sliced it into 4 layers. It's a homemade coconut cake. So we're gonna do it backwards today. He's gonna go ahead on and show you and taste you, because I don't eat coconut.
4 layers.
I don't eat coconut, but he does. So this was made for him. So he's gonna taste it and let you guys know what he thinks. And if you choose to stay and watch, you can see what I did. Is it good?
Yeah, it's
Babe,
good.
don't do that.
It's good. I like it. It tastes really, really good. The frosting, the layers. It's soft. It's sweet. It's perfect.
It looks good.
And it ain't all that coconutty. Why don't you taste it? Ain't like it's a coconut. Like you're taking a bite out of a coconut, like. It ain't like an almond joy.
I don't like the stringy pieces of the coconut.
I love it.
I caught a stringy piece of coconut, but that was a layer of the pineapple. The cake itself tastes good. I just don't like stringy coconut. And it is moist, y'all.
I don't like vegetables, but you make me eat them.
Because they're good for you.
So is coconut, baby.
That's a lie. So,
No. It is. Coconut is good for you.
we're going to Google it, y'all. But when you look further in the video, when we get it and I'll get to the point of making the frosting, my first batch of frosting, it was too much coconut milk. So you'll see, I'm going to say 4 ounces of coconut milk. That was way too much. My frosting was too liquidy and it would not tighten or get firm. So he had to go back to the store to get me the ingredients for it. And I remade a batch with 2 tablespoons of coconut milk. And we were on the money. That was so much better. So make sure you guys keep watching. Watch the video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell somebody to know somebody, and then I'm gonna see y'all on the next video.
Hands down, one of the best cakes I've tasted.
Even the sour cream cake.
I like that better than sour cream cake.
Okay, so we want to run with the coconut cake. So I will come up with another dessert or another meal idea, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Okay?
Peace.
Bye.
Peace
You gotta hit the
and
button.
love.
Peace, love, and hair grease. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. So I went on ahead. This is just 2 cups of flour. So I started that. This is gonna be the bowl for my dry ingredients. So that is 2 cups of flour. And then I'm gonna add some salt and some baking soda. For my salt, I just need 1 teaspoon of salt. So we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of the salt. Alright, so that's 1 teaspoon of salt there. And then for my baking soda, or as they call it, baking powder, I need 1 tablespoon. So we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of the baking powder. Alright, so those are my dry ingredients. These are my dry ingredients that I'm going to add to my wet ingredients. Alright, now this bowl here, I have a half a cup of butter. This is a half a cup of butter. And this soft, I left it out. Once I put it into the cup, I just let it sit out so it can get softened. So that's a half a cup of butter. And I am going to blend this just a little bit, so hold on, y'all. Alright, so that was my butter. Now let's see here. I want to add my sugar. So for my sugar, I want to do 2 cups of sugar. So we're going to add 2 cups of sugar. That's 1 cup. Alright, and then here is 2 cups. Get that over to the side. So that is my sugar. And then I'm going to add 1 1/4 cups of coconut milk. So this is my coconut milk. So it's 1 1/4 cups of coconut milk. I'm going to go ahead and add that. Okay, y'all, so we're just did the what is it, coconut milk. So now I'm getting ready to add in the extract. We're gonna add that in. Let's see how much I need. Hold on, y'all, let me get my eyes right. So I'm gonna do 1 1/2 teaspoons of coconut extract. So 1 1/2 teaspoons. So I got my 1 whole teaspoon and my 1/2 teaspoon. So we're going to do 1 1/2. Alright, that's 1. Now we're going to add the 1/2. And that's our 1/2. Alright, and then we're just going to mix this together. So it says to mix it together, and then once I get it to a consistency, then it tells me to start adding in my dry ingredients slowly. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this mixed first, and then I'll come back and show you how I'm gonna add the dry ingredients a little at a time. I'll be right back. Okay, so guys, I went on ahead and mixed everything together. So now I'm just going to start adding in a little bit of the dry ingredients, and I'm only going to show you just a little bit because I don't want to have this mixer running in the video. So I'm going to show y'all a little bit, and then I'll come back once I get it all in. So I'm going to show y'all a little bit now. Okay, y'all, so see, it's starting to get mixed in. So that's all that I'm gonna do through the process, and once I get all my dry ingredients in, I'll come back and show you what it's looking like. Be right back. Okay guys, so we're back. So this is everything, dry ingredients and everything is in here. Now what I had to do was I had to crack 5 eggs. 5 eggs. So these are just the yolks. So it doesn't call for us to do anything with the yolks, which I kind of don't like that about the recipe because I don't want to waste it. So we just had to have the egg whites. So that's what this is in the bowl, just the egg whites that I separated from the yolk. I've already washed my little propellers here for my cake mix, and I'm going to beat them until they get nice, light, and frothy, and then I'm gonna fold them into our batter. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back and we'll put them into our batter together, and we will have our pans ready to go and get it in the oven. So I'll be right back. Okay y'all, so here we go. These are my egg whites, and they're nice and frothy. Frothy, see? They're stiff peaks. So I'm going to put it into my batter and just fold them in. Let me get this off to the sink. And we're just going to fold it into the batter. Alright, and that's all I'm going to do. Fold, fold, fold. Getting everything off the sides. And y'all, this coconut extract, it smells really, really good. Now I don't like coconut. I think just growing up and eating like coconut, the stringy parts of the coconut, that's what I don't like. And that's what makes me not like coconut. I don't like the way that it feels. And I don't like that you keep chewing, and you got them stringy pieces of coconut. And for those that don't know, when I say stringy pieces, this is what I mean. The flakes of coconut is what I don't like. But I will say that this extract has it smelling very, very nice. So just going to continue to get that all together. And then over here I already have my pans oiled and floured down, and the whole time I was doing this, my oven was already going at 350. So we're gonna bake this 350 degrees for about 28 minutes. Yeah, between 20 and 28 minutes, depends on your oven. So your oven might rock a little bit harder than mine with some heat and get it done a lot faster. Alright, so I got that nice and folded in. We got a nice creamy consistency going on, and I'm gonna just do it evenly between my two pans. Between the two. And come back over here and show this one some love. Making sure I leave nobody behind. Alright. So that's it for that. Let me taste this batter. The batter tastes good, y'all. So these are our cakes. I'm gonna go ahead and put them off into the oven, and then we'll come back and we'll go ahead and we will make the frosting. So we got two more things to make. We got to make the frosting and the filling. First, we're going to make the frosting and get that off into the refrigerator. So I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, y'all. Ooh, you over here some. So we back. So now we're getting ready to make the frosting. So this is a 1/2 cup of butter. I've been letting it sit out so it can get softened because I'm gonna have to use the mixer again. Alright, so we got our butter in there. That was a 1/2 cup of butter. And then here we have our 8 ounces of the Philadelphia cream cheese. I've been letting this sit out as well. So it's actually really soft now. Nice and soft. So that's a good thing. So we're going to get this open. And cut it open so I can get the cream cheese out. Alright, so we want the whole 8 ounce in there. Alright, let's get this off to the side. So that was our cream cheese that we just put in there. And now we're going to mix that together. And once again, I don't want to like be on 10 with the mixer with you guys. So let me put my glaze in here. Alright, so I'm going to blend the butter and the cream cheese together until it gets smooth, and then I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, so I'm back. I went on ahead and I got that nice and smooth, a nice smooth consistency. Okay, and then it says we're going to add the remaining coconut milk, and then we're going to do the powdered sugar. So we have our powdered sugar here that we're going to add. Now it says 4 to 5 cups, but let's just start with 4 and see where it goes, because it was stating that, you know, you add more or less milk or the powdered sugar to get your right consistency that you want for your frosting. So we'll start off with the minimum, which is 4. So that's 1. See what this is. That's 2. I'm glad I brought another bag. Let's get this one open. Okay, 3, and then our last one. Woo! Got a little shake happy there, y'all. And 4. Okay. So I'm gonna just set it off to the side just in case we're gonna use more. Let me get this up, y'all, because that's gonna bother me if I don't. Alright, and then it says to add the rest of my coconut milk. So I have my coconut milk here, which is only like 4 ounces left, but I have a little extra just in case I might need it. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in there. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and mix this together, and then I will be back to show you guys what it's looking like. I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so we're back. I got this done. It's nice and it's thick. I did have to add the 4th cup of powdered sugar because it was too liquidy. So now I'm just going to add these sweetened coconut flakes, but I'm only going to do a cup, 1 cup, and then the rest I will kind of hold off to the side to put when we get ready to ice the cake down and decorate it. So we're gonna do 1 cup. Let me get a cup of the flakes in here. This is where I do not like it, when it starts right here with these flakes. Now I did taste the frosting, y'all, and it tastes really good. But I'm just not a coconut fan. Alright, so here's our 1 cup of coconut flakes. Just gonna mix it in, and then I'm gonna put it off on the side and put it in the refrigerator, really, because the oven is going and it's really hot in here, and I need it to start kind of stiffening up some. So that was 1 cup, and if you can see this in there. Alright, so that's 1 cup of that. This is our frosting. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the refrigerator. Look, it's getting thicker too. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the refrigerator and let it chill. And then here in a few, I'll take my cake out the oven to let it cool. But when I come back, now we're going to work on the filling. There's a filling that goes with this cake. So a lot goes with this, y'all. I didn't think it was this much, but yeah. So let me set this off to the refrigerator, y'all, and then we'll be back to make the filling. Okay, y'all, so we're back. At this point, we're gonna get ready to make the filling for our cake. Let me see if I can pick one of these up. The cake is done. Let me see if I can get to it. I just have it sitting off to the side cooling. So here's one of the cakes. Nice and pretty. It's sitting over here cooling off. I got the frosting in the refrigerator cooling off. So this filling, it says we have to cook it for 5 to 8 minutes and then let that cool as well. So it calls for 1 20-ounce can of the crushed pineapple. I've already opened it. So we're going to put the whole can, juice and all. Let me bring y'all down some. There we go. Juice and all. And then we have to do 2/3 cup of sugar. So this is 2/3 cup of sugar. I need to turn the stove on. Alright, 2/3 cup of sugar there. And then for our cornstarch, we have to use cornstarch. So we're going to do 2 tablespoons. Let me open this up some more. So 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Don't want to get too much. So that's 1. And let's do our second one. Don't want to get too much. And 2. Alright. So there's our 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Get that sealed off, and I'm just gonna mix it together, and then I'm gonna let it boil down, and then once it starts to boil down, because it says cook it for 5 to 8 minutes, so I'll probably turn it down to just do like a little simmer, the 5 to 8 minutes, and then I will take it off the eye, put it in a Tupperware bowl so it can cool, and then it should be ready when it's time for us to do our cakes. So that's all I'm gonna do with this, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead on and let this cook down for the 5 to 8 minutes, and then when I come back, this will be the end all be all, y'all. We're gonna be putting this bad boy together. So when I come back, we're gonna put it together, and then I'm gonna get my husband to taste it so he can tell you guys what he thinks. I'll be back.